Hi, my name is Mohit Bhandari. I'm a professor and chair of the Department of Surgery at McMaster University. I hold a Canada Research Chair in Surgical Innovation, and most recently have taken on the role of Editor-in-Chief of the Journal of Bone and Joint Surgery.
What excited you the most about this event?
I'll tell you, in coming to the past conference, I've been particularly excited about meeting the diversity of surgeons working in the region, but also really having an opportunity to discuss research at a very high level and bringing together a very highly interactive group of surgeons to discuss anything from how do we get the ideas, how do we build a creative mindset, how do we ultimately tell stories in our research that allow our audience to resonate with what we're doing.
What were some of the key highlights for you at this conference?
Now, for me, the highlights for me are always just interacting with my colleagues in the region. Highlights for me are learning about the things that matter to them, and I'm hearing lots of interesting things about robotics. I'm thinking lots of things about minimally invasive surgery, biologics, and clearly the area that I think is on everyone's mind is how do we ultimately navigate this new world that is AI, and what AI is going to mean for the future of spine surgery, and for the future of publishing, and for the future of surgery in general.
How do you see AI growth compared to other technological advancements?
It took off faster than any social media platform. And if we think about what social media did in that short period of time, AI has done it in a fraction of that time. It's got more users, more interest, and it is growing so quickly. The truth of the matter is AI is progressing at rates that I don't think anyone would have ever imagined.
Given this rapid growth, how do you feel about AI's future? Are you optimistic or cautious?
So, to my point, I'm very optimistic about the future, but I'm still cautious, right? As we should be, that there's going to have to be real important guardrails built into it, not just for publication, but for how we handle it, and also AI becoming sentient. Actually, AI beginning and thinking like humans in a way that we've never seen before.
How important is in-person networking in today's digital world?
Collaboration and networking is the reason you get into a room. We had a lecture earlier today where, there's data out there that says that, 1 hour of an in-person meeting is equivalent to 6.6 hours of being in a Zoom meeting. So I always say, get out of Zoom and get into a room. That's it.
How do you maintain balance in your life?
For me, maintaining balance has always been about staying focused on the 20% of the things that give you 80% of your purpose.
What advice would you give to young surgical trainees, especially those pursuing spine surgery?
I think I say the same thing to anyone who is beginning, sort of the journey in orthopedic surgery. And if we think particularly in spine surgery, I don't think it would be any different than any young surgical trainee, which is number one, work very, very hard, be in the moment. Life will pass very, very quickly. And so, spending time focusing on the past or trying to predict the future is almost futile. I think the best thing to do is stay in the moment, work very, very hard, and diversify your network and try to connect the dots. And when you do that, it allows you to think differently, and more importantly, allows you to progress in a way that your peers won't.
What would you like to say to Dr. Sameh?
So I have known Sameh now for many years, and what I have really appreciated about him fundamentally has been his desire to personally grow, to gain knowledge, but also his desire to collaborate meaningfully. And it's through these many, many interactions he and I have had that we have led to actually acting. So there's lots of times, right, they'll say, let's imagine what spine surgery could be like. And then there's the very few people that I've met that say, let's create it. Sameh is one of those few people that really, I think, imagines big ideas, but also works very hard to create them. And because he creates these wonderful experiences, like some of the workshop and this meeting itself, he grows the network and gets more people excited and engaged about the work we're doing. So big, big congratulations to Sameh and also the larger leadership of PASS for organizing such a wonderful meeting.